Hello, everyone. This out. Hello there, Ruby. Hello there, Sean. Good to see you back, Ruby, and good to see you back as well, Sean. Once again, it's time for Bayonetta 2. A little bit late, I know, but I had a couple of things. As you can see, I have been doing a little bit of off-screen grinding, and I've managed to get over 1 million halos, all from just scanning amiibo. You get almost 500,000 just from doing all 32 scans per day. That's not counting the amount of items you get as well. It's just a little bit broken, is what I'm saying. Let's just quickly change these to Love is Blue. Just so we can get a good look at the new weapons. And let's head into the shop and just buy a couple of things. Because, you know, we kind of need to. Oh, we don't need to, but it's nice.
You're thinking, shut up and take my halos. Let's do it.
I already did the scan for today before I went to work, so I've got a spare 100,000. Sure, let's buy the Super Mirror 2. And we get a whole, well, not a whole lot, but we got a decent amount of them, along with one to start with. So we'll check that out later. Let's go. What weapons? We can get the Rakshasa, which I don't really feel the need to get right now. Yeah, let's grab some of these. Let's grab the Moon, the most expensive one. Yeah, let's grab the Mallet. That seems like a fun one. Yeah, sure. Saleen's Light 2. And personally, I never actually showed off the Evil Harvest Rosary. I'll have to show that off on like an easy mode thing or something. Well, apparently I can't do that one, so I'll just buy that. And then we can go to techniques and yes, please. Yes, yes. 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 There we go. That lets me with about 60-something thousand, so... Well, 600,000 I think that was, actually. Let's change our equipment. Let's give ourselves the Moon, and let's also give the Mallet. To meet. Yeah, it's of course that happens.
What the fuck was that? Wait, who the fuck are you?
Hey, you're the pervert staring at Bayonetta's tits all the time. You really need to learn how to talk to a lady.
Hey, I am no... Wait, how did...
No time for this, mate. Where's the mountain? Where's Fimbleventer? I'm in a hurry.
Hey, kid! What the hell was that? Kids these days.
So much for a cat always landing on his feet, Cheshire.
Orange. Something I remember from when... Oh. I was incorrect. Judgment. Oh. Oh, well, I'm dead again. Huh. I guess I'm thinking of a different area. Or I'm thinking of this over here. That treasure chest is. Oh yeah, they actually added the butterfly fall in this game. Since I know Ruby wasn't here last time. Oh, it's got that sound effect too. That's not bad. I like that. Gotcha. That's a new one. Agility.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, that didn't take very long. Then we got it, and a piece of a weapon. I forgot to close my door. Whoop. Relic Hymns Gold LP. Yeah, whole ash 1/2. I think that's how you pronounce it. Was it just me just jumping back over here? There was something weird I could do. I don't remember what it was. Weird way of getting the next specific. I'm pretty darn sure it was on this stage. Was it just going over here? Yes, it was here.
Is that all you've got?
And into the meat grinder. Yeah, I never actually showed off just how many items I had. I had 33 red hot shots. I'm never dying. Oh my lord, this is ridiculous. I forgot how many you get from this. Oh dear. I'm never dying. Let's do that one so I don't accidentally use at some point. Yeah, you get a ridiculous amount of lollipops. Yes, I know. Well, I love it. Just acts as an item detector. Oh, fudge. Can't stop my stupidity, though. Oh, the moon. Pump it, boys! Oh, that works. I forgot I had that. I completely forgot I had that. Ah, I knew there was something back here. Single combo challenge. Defeat all enemies in a single combo. Oh, that one coming. What? How did I lose? Oh, I lost the comp. This is gonna be fun. See ya. There we go. Ah, there we go. More health for us.
You've been naughty.
On Witch's Heart. More health. I love how the weapon is just I still love the fact that one of the weapons in this game is just a chain chomp. Great. This music sounds kind of like the Velvet Room music. Anyone else hear it? Anyone who's played Persona or seen Persona, I suppose? This again. Hopefully you all remember these. On. Really wanted to advertise the picked up Bayonetta's 10. Put a bunch of stuff in there too. Very much true. Oh, Blue Pearl! You have yet another notch of magic. Okay.
Is that all you've got? Almost. So close.
Haha! I remembered I had the stupid thing on this time. Go for it. Doggy. Well, I get it's more of a lion's, it's more of a sphinx, really, isn't it, nowadays? Even though it's supposed to be from, like, a dead dog. 5 dead dogs, really. Hey, mate. Can I get a yellow moon lollipop? Please. How's everyone's day been today, then? The grace of a cat.
I have to get to Fimbleventer. Why do I have to go there? What is on the mountain? My head feels like it's gonna burst. Ugh. I have to get to that mountain. Shit! What was that?
Mr. Lumen.
Nice mask, mate. Headed to that witch's party. Not the best costume I've ever seen, but she doesn't seem like the picky type. Just don't get in my way.
Where is she?
So you are going to her party. Quite the popular one, isn't she? Sorry, mate, but I haven't the fucking slightest. Haven't seen her in ages. Besides, even if I knew, she and I have a special relationship.
Then this will be all the easier.
Shit.
That's certainly not, is it? The opposite of good. Not even. The other half of that. That makes. That's the way that I think it is. So that's going to be a fun one. It's off. Ah, I knew that was going to be something.
So close. Got you.
Bye bye, matey. Oh, you can actually do shield counters. Nice. Wait, punch. I like that. For some reason, there's just a couple on a date in, like, the apocalypse for them, essentially. Let's enter the gates of hell one more time. We've got a new weapon to pick up.
Another LP. No rest for the wicked. Even if I am jollier than the average demon. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Be right back. This one's gonna be fun. Been looking for a workout like this for a while. Ta-ta. Done and done. I like it when they come quiet-like. Means they still have some fight left in them for the road ahead. He's all yours now, Bayonetta.
Undyne. This is another weapon that is both leg and arm equipped. Another weapon that has an Umbran elegance. No, it's saying new. I'm literally just gonna cover all these up. 600,000, alright. Still on the 100,000s. Undyne. 2 flamethrowers containing the soul of Undyne, who threw herself into the Cocytus River after a failed relationship. Undyne's extreme feelings of jealousy burst into searing flame. Enemies to ash. Her breath lament freezes all who are hit by it dead in their tracks. Do a full rotation with L and X, Arms or A to switch elements. Yeah, fire and ice throwers. Literally flamethrowers and ice throwers.
You!
What kind of adult picks on little children?
I'm not a child!
A mask? Let me guess. This is one of your assistants, little one?
Nothing comes to mind, love. Sorry. Maybe you've got something you'd like to tell me, love. I'm not a fan of getting wrapped up in domestic disputes.
Trust me, little one. He's not my type. You're a Lumen Sage.
Last loop.
Almost.
Never night.
Got you.
Never night.
Is that all you've got? Almost. Got you. So close. Almost. Get up.
And here, oh, here comes the big guns. Yeah. Just like we can summon demons, they can summon angels. Which is kind of funny. Joy flames.
Is that all you've got?
Come on, then. Wow. Come on. Whoops. There we go. I'm actually not rusty, so this is actually going better than it did the first time, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I healed the first time. Give him a head. Yeah, good work, Madam Butterfly. I'm really not taking that much damage, surprisingly. I haven't even healed. Okay, I did terrible at dodging there. Yeah, real big fight. People in the city probably think it's a natural disaster with how much everything's being thrown around. Too badly. I ended up taking way too much damage to the Fortitudo. Oh, I missed one. Oh well. I missed a verse. Another verse card. And another verse card. And another verse card. Back to default. Honestly, I like this setup that we got now. Let's begin. The Cathedral of Cascades. Although I don't know why, but the fact that it explodes is funny to me. Snake Within. Basically, it's Panther Within, but for underwater.
Now, why did you have to go and do that, little one? Wake up. Damn it. Wake up! Enough jokes. Wake up! Whoa!
Come now, love. You can't let kids' jokes make you that mad.
And what about you? Do you really think it's safe to play dead with someone who can make you dead?
Men like to gamble, love.
Risking everything for nothing. Seems about right. I know another little boy, just like that.
Sounds like my kind of guy. Maybe a bit of a pervert, though. Let's go. We're almost to the cathedral.
Of water. But we have a few things we can do first. Boo. Every civilization in history weaves narratives starring heroes who, cursing the fates who take from them, travel to the ends of the world and beyond to bring them back. Resurrection is a universal theme of our kind. Not even sure if I believe in the existence of the soul to begin with. The desire to be with the one you love? Now you're speaking my language. When these feelings are strong enough, they can drive us to challenge our seemingly immutable fate. Yet many a myth ends with gods themselves failing in their quests. No matter how iron your will or how pious your prayer, life once lost can never be returned. Such a power was never meant to be wielded by man. That said, if there are any hopeless romantics left in the world who still want to give it a shot, I don't know, way to hell, and I'll be happy to give you an escort. Just send me an email. Obviously, they had to blank out that email because they didn't want people actually sending an email to him. The water capital. That's my name for this town. Martin is surrounded by oceans and lakes. The sea provides more than enough for the residents to sustain themselves. The snow from the peak of Thimbleventer melts into a river, flows to the base of the mountain. The river provides drinking water for Martin's inhabitants, and eventually collects to form the breathtaking lake. Lake, there are cathedral cascades, an ancient of architecture with a very mystifying presence. Though some of this ancient building still holds together, in proof, the pathway that once connected the city to the mountain's peak has crumbled to the bottom of the lake. Colonel Demon 2. First one is Diomedes. One of the 4 man-eating horses that were owned by the ruler of a fallen kingdom. The demise of the kingdom, the horses were murdered and arrived in hell. Of the 4, the soul of one inherited the name of the king and was reborn as a demon. The large blade extending from its forehead is a soul reaper, that trail of mutilated dead in whatever direction it runs. It typically hates being treated like a horse. It tolerates those who have proven themselves worthy. Baal. Royal inhabitant of Inferno, concealing her form under most circumstances, she appears as a gigantic toad when summoned. Baal's enormous wobbly body is too heavy for her to control, giving her a disadvantage in battle. However, she possesses an endlessly extending tongue that can reach far ends of the battlefield and swallow up opponents within an instant. Also, they did hint that Baal actually had a... That wasn't Baal's actual form. Neat. Or in the hierarchy. Glamour. Glamour, as a first sphere seraph, rests at the highest rank in the angelic hierarchy. Seraphim are the closest beings to God, and cannot be seen by humans in the physical world under any circumstances. Yet, since the dawn of history, there have been discoveries of statues depicting 6 wings heavens. It was likely to have been some connection with the Book of Revelation, written by a sage found in the scripture. Of course, this means there must have been a sage capable of connecting to Paradiso and converse Glamour through spiritual means. And fidelity. Considered a creature of the sea due to its fish-like body and multiple tentacle-like arms, Fidelity departed from the ocean to impart humanity with it. Those who forget their past and begin to disrupt the set of life are often dragged by this angel to the darkest depths of the ocean. The ocean is a sacred place, the area of Earth that is closest to Paradiso. Hence, water pressure of the depths means it has been touched by human hands since the beginning of time. A large celestial veil covers the sea's expanse, and until this day, there has never been a human who has witnessed the entire seas in their entirety. One more, which should be the Mars Lumen. Yep. According to the Vigrid Chronicles of Avalenda, 500-year struggle between Umbra and the Lumen ended with the defeat of the last remaining sage at the hands of two Umbra witches. Yet, as if to mock these records, a masked man appeared before Bayonetta with the power of the heavens and the swiftness of light. Lumen had not perished. Preface, the true Vigrid Chronicle. Saavedra. Oh, there was only one there. I guess I just missed a verse then. Here we are. Do you like my Mario hat and mustache? Yeah, that's the actual thing. That's the Umbran elegance for that. It's just a hat and a mustache. Which time cannot be activated. Oh, alright. Enjoy the fires. That was actually, I think that might have been a platinum. Yep, that was a platinum. Didn't have enough combo points. That was pretty darn good. To me, I think. So, spoilers, Jeanne is playable in this version of the game, because of course she is. Later on. I think her one is a Luigi hat. Those ones actually having a specific equipment item. I think the beat, probably not a bad idea. Can't activate Witch Time anyway, having the counter attack. Like, that's why it felt weird. Protagonist dies at the end. No, that's Bayonetta 3. Like, let's be fair. Let's be fair. I don't know how much of a spoiler that is, considering what the opening was. Like, the trailer for the game showed that, so I don't think that's even a spoiler at this point. Literally before the Bayonetta dies, it's pretty much literally Bayonetta dies the video game since it's made to be a definitive end to a story with today's right to the definitive beginning. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh! Another angelic. Oh, it's this weapon. I remember when I first saw like this was that. First saw it. This was like the one I was like, oh yeah, this is probably going to be my favorite weapon in the game. I was not correct when I really like saying the main protagonist dies at the end of various games, which is really funny when I'm telling the truth, but it sounds absurd that people don't believe it anyway. Yeah. I think probably the funniest one to do that with is Xenoblade Chronicles. If you know, you know. I mean, I've played it on the channel. It's entirely possible that it is true. It's also entirely possible that it isn't true. Who knows? Ah. Oh, that just splits him in two. Okay. Oh, they leave little mines. That's cool. Boot to the head. The other half of the... Oh, that's a moon pearl. Oh. I forgot you could get bits of moon. Yeah, that's cool. I feel like I'm just saying that's cool to everything. I was like, I forgot about certain things in this game. Like, you could just get bits of broken pieces of witches' hearts and moon pearls from just regular things. Come on, snack. And a snack. I feel like Bloof would like that. It's a snack. I think I caught it. Yeah, we're going in now. What I did with my brothers was Starbound. I feel like I'm just spoiling stuff I really shouldn't be spoiling at this point.
You got halos, I got items. Welcome to the foundation of a barter economy.
Anyway, I'm gonna get, where is it? Evil Harvest Rosary, because I never actually used that, but I kind of should. Next time we get the opportunity to. Neat. No, I'm good. Spoilers. There will be spoilers. Exactly. A really funny one I did with my brothers is Starbound. I haven't played that game either, so I don't know off the top of my head. An awful lot of these are just bits, are essentially just pieces of art, which is... I'll tell you that I can call them pieces, basically. A bunch of, like, broken heart pieces. Underground graveyard, a fragment of a memory that somehow escaped the notebook. I don't know how Starbound ends. Other than it could potentially involve the protagonist dying. There is said to be a resting place for the servants of God in the Cathedral of Cascades submerged underground. Locals that told me of a terrible guardian that prowls the corridors, devouring the soul of any fool who trespasses in this sacred place. The people of this town must be fed up with me sticking my inquisitive nose where it doesn't belong. Why else would they concoct such a ludicrous tale? Great servants of gods call to mind images of ordained prophets passing down divine wisdom. I imagine these disciples also played a part in the shadowy past of the witch and the sage. We'll find clues to the origins of these clans somewhere in this cathedral. Feel it. The natives here don't know who they're dealing with. It takes more than a few tired ghost stories to put a damper on the journalistic flame of one Mr. Luca Redgrave. I have no idea what verse I'm even on. I feel like I know what this one is. There's some kind of device. I'll try to get it up and run. If I could turn back time. Quite literally. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't look like an angel. Driver of agony. Pain.
An infernal? They don't look like your kind of normal attention. A friend, love?
I think my friends and I might have had a falling out. Why would infernals be after me?
Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right, does it?
Good to know some of you are keeping your part of the contract.
I don't know why, but I love the fact that she gives her a fist bump. Come on then, boys! Boom! Alright, big boy. Golden. We got something interesting. Lemmington's Guidebook. Pain. Powerful tank that would trample angels with blood-stained iron wheels and drag them into a world of nightmares during wars with Paradiso. According to Vigrid legend, Pain's wheels were used for torture until becoming sentient themselves and reincarnating in Inferno. Similar to how those of strong faith are said to have rare encounters with angels, Humans harboring strong feelings of doubt are more susceptible to find themselves face to face with a demon. Like his name, pain is said to feed on the subconscious feelings of injury and hurt in soul, and will appear anywhere people misguidedly attack each other in an effort to obscure their own sense of loss and loneliness. Oh, now we're fighting. They got fogged up. Fair enough. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it, Ruby. You have a good rest. You hear? Talk to you tomorrow. Adadosh. Here. Oh, so don't touch the ground, isn't it? Ah, I failed. I have an idea that might just work. Perfect. That went brilliantly. Ah, and I get another moon pearl half. Brilliant. Pure platinum. What? Trademark. Crests are often used to show the lineage of and ancestry of people. Umbra and Lumen also use such crests to represent their clans. Symbols were based on the object of each respective ideology. For the witches, and sun for the sages. These distinct symbols, etched upon every Lumen or Umbran object of any importance, an investigative journalist's job. Make an investigative journalist's job easy. A single glance tells you from which cult it came from. Umbran tomes sealed away by the Lumen are a unique example. An Umbran seal at the top and a Lumen seal and on the atop it. An Umbran seal on the tomb and a Lumen seal on the mark atop it bear the motifs of both sun and moon. Great. A crest also exists for Aesir, the god of chaos. Carvings of this symbol are a familiar sight around Noaten. Presumably what that is. Made of a series of overlapping diamonds, there we go, each component is said to represent a single layer in the matrix of time and space that forms the universe. Using Umbran Climax and spamming 360 kick with Undyne on your legs, it becomes a powerful attack and damages everything around you. Oh, thank you! That'll be something to try out in a future battle. Arsene. There is a piece of metal embedded within Aesir's crest that shines with an eerie glow. I've heard it contains some significance, but I'm going to need a bit more time to crack this particular... everything down here. Oh, okay, that's a one-time use thing. Oh, but sure. Oh, look, there's the other half of it. Takes the name... Race of primary gods in Norse mythology? Apparently. Yeah. It's a pity that Ruby wasn't able to stay here for a couple more minutes. She would have been able to see what the weapon we're going to get is. There's a note hidden... There's a hidden verse under the water. Yeah, it's the, Muspelheim, right? It's the challenge battle where you can't... Challenge battle. Oh, there's also one here, apparently.
Is that all you've got?
No, oh, there wasn't? What are you talking about before we entered that room? Block off. Which one are you talking about then? That there's a hidden verse underwater. Go upstairs. Don't go all the way to the spear. Go back down to the water pit. Oh. Okay, I'll try that. You mean all the way down? Ah, all the way down to where the pain was, yeah?
The bridge to the heavens should be right above us.
Are you sure?
Not really.
Not really, huh? But you're right. This is it. Call it a woman's intuition.
Women's intuition. What kind of silly comic book shit is that? You still don't know a thing about me.
Let's just say I have plenty of experience with nothing coming to mind.
I don't mind at all. I want to show off as much of this game as I can.
Knowing who I was. I only found out the truth recently.
I also like learning new things about this game. I wouldn't have thought to go all the way back down.
I don't even know why I'm so damn sure I need to go to that mountain. But I know I have to. It's all I know. Does that make any sense?
Come now, little one. Can't let the girls know you've got a heart.
It's not like that.
If that's all you know, that's all the sense you need. Just believe. That's what I did.
Bayonetta. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's now that we're actually moving again. Badge. Game is your favorite? And I mean her infernal demons. Oh, that's a good question. Go. I have to admit, I do like Labalas. I like the idea of like the different like beasts being in its map being like the mouths, but the feet being different ones. Infernal or internal. I mean, Bayonetta has a lot of internal demons, but you know. If I go down all the way down here... Oh, you're right! Huh. Oh, I get to spit roast it. Nice. Who doesn't love a good spit roast? I don't think I've ever had a spit roast, so I can't really answer that question. Very much let him cook. I would never have thought to do that. That's pretty cool that they did. That's pretty cool, though. And yeah, don't worry about it, Arsene. I very much appreciate telling me things I don't actually know. Ooh, another one of these. That's surprisingly on the beaten path. This one, then. Timed battle.
Is that all you've got? So close.
There we go. Not perfect, but I get the reward. That's fine. Diomedes. Oh yeah, no. To be fair, the horse is pretty cool. Horse is pretty good. I like Labelas. I definitely think it's probably Labelas. But I also like the fist bump she does with... I think in terms of like a character interaction, I love the fist bump she does with Madama Butterfly. I wonder how much how much Madama Butterfly actually likes Bayonetta. And advanced technology. Oh, got a bit there. Sometimes we discover things from the past we find hard to believe. I have seen artifacts displaying a level of civilization that could not have existed in the time they are claimed to have been created. Ruins are found built with technology far too advanced for that era. Noatan is said to be one such place where this phenomenon occurs. Unsure of what I could find, I decided to investigate the Cathedral of Cascades. The cathedral stands in the middle of a lake, requiring me to take a boat to reach it. The outer walls were in worse condition than I had expected, as tree blocked the entrance. It took a little improvisation to find a way inside. Surprisingly, the cathedral was in much better condition indoors, and I reached the center of the building in no time. It seemed to be at the base of the tower, in Noatan that almost scrapes the sky. Created to be symbolic of the sacred mountain, Fimbulventer. They say there used to be a path from the top tower that connected to the mountain. There was a strange sphere-like object sitting in the ground, too. Could have been the ancient elevator I heard the townspeople talk. Well, curiously, there were no wires or anything attached to it. How is it supposed to take up to the top? I haven't seen stairs either, so I assumed it was an elevator. Maybe I was wrong. Between Diomedes and Mictlantecuhtli. What is close as I'm going to get that. Some of the things up with, seriously. Whatever that was, I want to figure it out eventually. I snapped a photo, so I'll show it to someone who might know a thing or two about it. Of course, only after I finish the rest of my investigation here. That should be all three of the... Yeah, that's all three of the ones here too. Nice.
I think I remember this.
Huh?
You again?
Oh, hey, mouthy brat kid.
So, I see you're acquainted.
How did you get here?
I'm the great Luka. Luca. I didn't go through all these ridiculous ordeals to just randomly show up in opportune places, you know.
See? Risking everything for nothing. Told you I knew someone just like that. So, what are you after this time?
Oh, loads of stuff. For instance, I found this really great place for seafood. They do an amazing sardine meuniere. But more importantly, I'm investigating an old Noah Toon story known as The Legend of Aesir.
The Legend of Aesir?
And this fairy tale is...
Actually, this might have something to do with you, Bayonetta.
You don't say.
The Legend of Aesir. A legend from the dawn of time. Nobody knows where the world came from. A struggle caused the Trinity of Realities to be split into 3 realms: light, darkness, and chaos. Obviously, our world was the one born from chaos. The 3 worlds all needed rulers, most of all ours. And the one that ruled the chaos became known as Aesir. Aesir spent the first eternity quietly looking upon the earth from his holy mountain.
Yeah, you agree you love Bayonetta and Man and Butterfly's relationship. Yeah. No, I'm a Bayonetta fanboy, so I know a lot of things about Bayonetta series. Hey, that's fine. That's great. I'm glad you enjoy. Like, the series is a lot of fun. I find one intensely frustrating, but I still find it fun. To mess around in the game. Obviously, this one is just more refined.
Where we only see reality and make it match our rules of the world, Aesir saw through reality, and those visions became our world. These observations became Aesir's power. Aesir's eyes were truly the eyes that created the world. However, Aesir pitied the humans for their naivete and lack of free will, so the power he wielded was split into 2 equal halves, and entrusted each to humanity's instincts: the right eye of light and the left eye of darkness. By dividing the power of the eyes of Aesir, humans gained free will. They could now choose. With control of the eyes of the world, the eyes that determine destiny,
don't worry about it. I didn't have to. I could have just talked over. I just don't like doing that. But I didn't want to leave you hanging either.
Man is but a reed, the most feeble thing in nature, but now we were thinking reeds. And we took our first big step towards grand prosperity. The inheritors of the eyes of Aesir had been granted the power of creation.
The eyes.
That's right. The eyes of the world. Controlled by a Lumen Sage and Umbra Witch.
The eyes of the world?
However, the influence of the right eye, the one controlled by the sages, left this world forever with the death of the final sage. Do the natural disasters that are occurring right now have something to do with the loss of the right eye? And what will happen to our planet? Those are the truths I'm after. And the truth will always be the truth. So if the truth is here, then so am I. And I think the key to that truth is that mountain, Fimbulventer.
How do you find these things?
I've done my homework. Would you expect anything less from the marvelous, magnificent, magnanimous Luca?
A boot to the head.
Bayonetta, get on!
Good job, eh? Did that just explode? And he isn't Luke. Simping Luca is such an egotist. Yeah, he's... Yeah, he is. He's literally asking for a kick in the ass. It was a kick in the head, but yeah.
Shit! We're not going to make it. All the luck. I don't have time for this. Crap! Nothing's working.
To the face! When it... I was questioning whether you already finished the game, cause or not. I see the change up, but I am confident you finished the game. Yeah, I used Amiibo for that. I have beaten this game before, the Wii U version. This is my first time playing through this version. I haven't actually beaten the game. I unlocked it through Amiibos for this one, because I'm not good enough at these kind of games to play hard mode. I'm gonna be honest.
That was easy.
Whee!
If I can just do something about that.
Hello there? I somehow managed to do that. Ah, fudge.
Is that all you've got? Almost.
Not that different from normal. Yeah, I know. It's just, as I said, I'm not very good at these kinds of games, so... Ow. Okay, he has apparently got that. Wait, do you see how much I'm actually struggling? I'm not very good at this kind of game. I'd be dying all the time on hard mode. And I know Infinite Climax is ridiculous. Because it disables witch time, which this game's kind of built around. I do need to remember to do that. I need to remember to switch to that, to be honest. Is it just the ice one, or is it also the fire one?
Right. Let's go.
Let's.
It's both. Okay. I'm using the worst weapon to... Undyne the worst weapon, or is Chain Chomp the worst weapon? Other one. Undyne. Oh, fair. But, since we're here... Let's unlock what's probably my favorite weapon, even if it's a bit too slow for me to be any good with it.
No rest for the wicked, even if I am jollier than the average demon. But no,
What I've seen, it's the bow. The bow's considered one of the better ones in the game
It's gonna be fun.
because of the poison damage.
Been looking for a workout like this for a while. Ta-ta. Had to crawl down to a deep circle to get this bad boy. I think he'll do great.
Cannonbog. Rodan's treasure, Cannonbog. For achievement for freezing a number of enemies for fancy combos. All the fancy combos that you see people do with it. Yeah, fair. I'm gonna put the bow on that one. Oh, I can't change the thingy. Oh, actually, I can, yeah. Let us begin. Again, I kind of want to show off the Umbran Elegance before I show off the rest of them. Oh yeah, the Chernenborg one is that, isn't it? Big wings. Yeah, it's a giant triple-bladed scythe that you shot. That's also a shotgun. Okay, yeah, I can't go that way, and I can't... And you get witch time on infinite climb difficulty in this game. It's just the enemy fights are a lot harder, and you lose a lot of health than any other difficulties. I thought it disabled witch time. Well, that was why it was considered, like, ridiculous. That one. We have Gravitas, the other half of Fidelity. A dominion in the second sphere of angels. The name Gravitas means stern and severe, so this angel is often depicted as a steep, uninhabited mountains. At steep, uninhabited mountains forever frozen in ice. Its extreme cold has been unpenetrated for eons. It shows no change passage of time. Gravitas awaits silently for an opponent willing to sacrifice everything to face him. Got the law on Chernenborg. Scythe containing the souls captured by the god of death, Chernenborg, who had been expelled to the furthest depths of Inferno. God infused the scythe with some particularly exquisite souls, restoring the weapon to its former glory. Those cut by its 3 giant creeping blades have their wounds infected by darkness, and their souls rot to the bottom of Inferno. Only in Bayo 1. Ah, fair enough. Guess that does make some degree of sense. Anya. Bala. First sphere cherubim. Anyone something?
New model, huh? Hope this one lasts a little bit longer. Saying that's just going to make me take him there.
After I've taken care of my business, of course.
Nice try, matey.
Is that all you've got?
Okay, I didn't use it very well, but I can see why that would be. Oh, that's such a cool effect. That's such a cool effect of him slicing the water open. Oh, right, it's a boomerang shield. Gotcha. Hello, snake. Lots of snakes. Lots of snakes. There's also such a...
One of those.
Eyes will not alter fate. Tribute to you, bitch. And there's such a thing called the Bracelet of Time. That is much better in this game than 1. Yeah, in 1, it drained your, for as long as it was active, it just drained your, thing. Wow, my brain. For as long as it was... Oh, that was it. That was the entire chapter. Okay. For as long as it was active, it just drained your, magic until you were out. But you could also disable it. And in this game, it just drains a set amount of magic, doesn't it? Change the costume. Umbra and Gekka.
Want to play with Bayonetta?
Yeah, it just drains a set amount and activates witch time for a specific amount of time, if I'm remembering correctly. Also, I actually have the bracelet equipped, and I keep forgetting I have it.
Another failure. These pawns can no longer serve my purposes. Power must be held in my own hands to truly be attained.
Oh, he's astral projecting. Okay. Green. Magic Drain is so much better. Yeah.
Who the hell was that?
Shit! Why am I the only one stuck in the drink? Where are we?
Further from the mountain than we started, that's for sure.
I feel like I've seen this place before. At last, you stand before me without escape. This is not your world, and you should not be in it. What was once one must be one once again. You must be 10 to nothing.
Little one, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, love. Now I'm sure I've seen this room before. If you're still trying to go to hell, Bayonetta, I might know the shortcut.
Oh?
I'm remembering what I really am.
Time's almost up. Bayonetta, you better start creating miracles.
Another demon. Simmer of all. Insidious.
Well, you were right about the shortcut. But I think they've sent a welcoming party. Is that all you've got?
Nice try, mate. Punish time. No, you don't. Say goodbye to your eye.
So close. Got you. So close. Is that all you've got? Got you. Is that all you've got?
Off. I love the fact you can just choose to turn it off. Turns out I like this. I like this weapon. No, thank you. No, thank you again. One thing I did notice they actually did change is yeah, there we go. Ripping it from the eyeball, ripping it from the stalk. Beam, that's usually why I like how consistent this is. Golden. Oh, there's another one. Oh, num num num. Yeah, it would be more manageable activating the witch time, and then you just get to get the magic back from.
Little one,
No.
where are you?
That's. I'll go back that way. Our ship got. I get orbs, very rare metal containing the essence of a demon's life force. In business transactions with Inferno. Basically, they're just the demon version of Halos. To be honest, I'm better at this game than I used to be. Going back to my ability to actually play this stuff. I'm better at this game than I used to be. This feels weird. There should be something down this route. Look how fleshy it all looks. Really good job of making this look absolutely like you are inside something. Get up there? I don't think I can. I need to swim to get. Oh, and the demon's fat is. This is the holder of enmity, hatred. Oh yeah, these little things were actually used in the There we go. I went out of my way and unlocked all the techniques as well. I just keep forgetting I have them. Oh yeah, she has a different animation for breaking these. Breaking the demon portals. I think that was the first scene. I think we first saw that when we played, because we played Bayonetta 3 before this one. Like way back when it released, we played Bayonetta 3. Well, I just keep thinking there's something back here. I have no idea what. Is that? Yes. Yes, it is. Well, since we happen to get one of these again, might as well read everything we've found. Way to paradise. The lake surrounding the base of Fimbulventer is said to extend deep underground, so deep that no one has ever seen its bottom. There are tales that God created a city that sleeps along the lake bed and punishes any who approach it with eternal damnation. I thought it was probably just some story made up to scare kids, but some of the details are a little too worked out. They say the city was formed from the memories of God as he watched over the human world, made as a haven to keep the chosen people, plants, and animals safe when the judgment day would come, and without the city, all life on the human world would simply be washed from existence, the world itself. Obviously not the most convenient place to get to, but God was, of course, aware of this. He made sure that there was a means of transportation that would carry up the chosen ones to his city. People refer to it as an ark. Ark would put together using special earthen elements that allowed it to water like a submarine. Thing really exists. I wonder if someone like me could make God's chosen one list. Final demons that we've summoned: the Hydra. Once beautiful maiden who was banished to hell for the sins of her younger sister and mutated into a snake-like monster with 7 heads. The human heart has long since been lost, and she viciously attacked anything she deems an enemy. Those trapped in her 7 heads must suffer slow, painful deaths. Out of her many heads, only one is real. Slicing off any of the others will not amount to much more than a scratch. Huh? Hellish Ark, that will sinners' garden of eternal pleasures into the end of the world, was in actuality abducting them. Massive bloodbath. Souls who boarded Insidious were led nowhere. Surrounded by the stench of death and rotten flesh, they massacred each other, struggling over whatever morsels of food they came across. The organ in its body that it converts death into demonic energy. Insidious carries a tremendous amount of power. A myriad of hell's creatures live within its guts, making salt ship with Paradiso. If swallowed by Insidious, the only way to escape is to stand atop a tower of corpses and wait for him to open the door. Gorges with his next feet. For those who take pleasure in killing may find their true garden of eternal pleasure in this demon's bowels. Hideous. Clan of demons best them Alibolge, Caves, and Inferno. They constantly scuttle in groups, searching for unfortunate prey who have lost their way. These often appear in groups in the human world as well, but display no cooperation in movement. Them there is only scrambling for prey in a mad dash. Yet Hideous possess very strong intelligence, able to forge various weapons and rarely challenging enemies that appear larger numbers than their own. If one is sighted by this merciless demon, overpowering it is the only option. You are capable of this, namely the Lumen Sages who control the power of light and the Umbra Witches who control the power of dark. And finally, hatred. Hideous that has been forced into starvation has resorted to devour its siblings to survive. Building enough power to stand alone in a fight, Hatred's anger and unspeakable rage still claim complete control over the Hideous around him. Tremble in his prey. Finally, Hierarchy. As the name would imply, Valor is a warrior that guards bravery in the highest degree. Taking the form of a shield, he stands with valiance at the front lines of Paradiso's wars against Inferno. Said that when people are in need, a warrior clad in solid gold armor will appear to rescue them, carrying a sword and shield of incredible power. While fending off incoming evils with the shield, the warrior will eliminate its enemy with a single blow of its sword, claiming victory for those strong-held faith. Sometimes you gotta wonder, are we the baddies? And then you realize, no, probably not actually. Everything else is much worse. There we go. Ah! Probably what I was thinking of. A Spittleham. Oh, I'm getting that a lot, aren't I? Come on.
Is that all you've got? So close.
There we go. Again, I keep forgetting I have the boon. I guess they couldn't like call these like. I guess they couldn't call these the Alpine because there's demons in them as well. Wouldn't make sense for the Alpine. Oh, for a little.
Little one. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were the most persistent stalker I've met yet.
Dance.
And here I thought I was your type. I guess I had you all wrong.
Step away, Umbra Witch. This is not your fight.
Actually, it is. Is that all you've got? Fire! So close.
explodes. Can I? Was there no way to turn the techniques off after you buy them? It. Oh. I'd actually play it with this one. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, I didn't press Y at time. Bye, mate. Bye-bye! Oh. Oof. Out of the way! Say bye. It's Let's throw. And the mask.
The right eye.
Arc. Normal. Gold. Solid. Gold is solid. Got a verse card! And another 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 verse card! You know, let's head into the shop, see what else we can pick up. Might as well see if we...
Diplomacy has failed. Thank goodness capitalism still has its place in hell. Let's do business.
That's one way of putting it. Let's put on a new outfit. And just go down the list, I suppose. Character, which means... Now let's go with red.
The right eye for talent. This is...
Welcome to hell, love. Too late to repent.
These are the gates.
Whatever your friend did to get on the other side of these, let's just say she's not having a good day.
No, she isn't, little one. But she'd still be alive if she hadn't wasted her life saving mine.
Huh? Well, she doesn't seem like such a bad friend after all. Fimbulventer can wait for now. I'm opening the gate.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I can't just leave you at a shuttered gate after your sob story, love. Besides, who's gonna save you if our stalker decides to show up again? All right?
Hi, Fritz. How are you?
Try to keep up.
Get up here. Then, all right. Gates of Hell. A powerful barrier. I need to take care of the barrier if I want to get closer. There's going again. Ah, well, hopefully your hopefully work's going well then, Fritz. Going quite well on my end. It is a long time no see. It's going quite well on my end, yeah. Seal. That which is used to keep what is dangerous and or important from the reach of others. The human world was still new. They say there were entrances to Inferno and so all over. Time they were almost all destroyed by the followers of God. Other entrances were too large to be torn down by human hands. God sealed these gates away in an almost impossible to reach areas. Some so high that only his eyes could see. Some so far, far under the water's surface. Created impenetrable barriers around the doors so no one could ever enter. But in another way, those entrances still exist. They've simply been sealed away. Say, seals are made to be broken. If the door's locked, all you need to do is find the key. Well, I suppose the first problem you have to face is actually finding one of these gates in the first place. Fury, a demonic bird that gathers in the Furnace Johnson Forest, possesses the wings of a bat, head of a dragon, and tail of a snake. Visits the bedrooms of hysteric humans nightly, claws in their ears until they weaken and die, and then devour their flesh. There are some who have tried to escape from its curse, but its terrifying cyclops gaze ensnares its target as if it were petrified. Seems like our two friends Arsene and that screen aren't here anymore. Or at least they are, or if they are, they're just lurking now. There. Oh, another demon. This is Confuser of Elements. Read. That's a Bakugan. It does look like a Bakugan. Well, quite correct. Yep, jump, jump. I love this weapon. It's so silly. Great.
You've been naughty.
Okay, that doesn't count. Wow. Endomus Sputtelheim. Never played a Bayonetta game. Well, if you played any other game that Platinum's released, then you should have an easier time understanding. Well, it should be pretty easy to understand how the combat works. What?
Is that all you got? So close.
Boom. Like Kingdom Hearts more. Yeah, to be fair, that kind of works too. Except you do punch with guns. That is something you do in this game quite a bit. Okay, so I can't get up there. Your aim said you do that. My aim, I do that. Ah, fair enough. Sorry, I completely misread your message. Whoops. So one of these has been through here. Angels and demons. While we could call our own kind in this realm humans, we also give names to the inhabitants of other worlds as well. Beings from Paradiso are angels, and the creatures of Inferno are known as demons. Sometimes they're the focus of worship, and sometimes they're the source of our fear. You might not be able to see them, but have you ever felt their presence. Their worlds are right next to ours. Sometimes they're standing right beside us. We are told that they're watching over the human world. They've been sighted plenty of times as well. There are people who actually have the power to see the looking at descriptions, pictures they leave behind, we usually see angels depicted as punishers of evil who lead the pious to a land overflowing with pure light. Demons get depicted as humans who have died unfortunate deaths, or fallen angels who are reborn to spread death and suffering. Witches most likely get their bad reputation from their association with demons, even though the Umbra were just as human as we are. And when it comes down to it, we possess qualities of both angels and demons, while constantly doing anything to accomplish our own selfish ends, which might make us the most terrifying creatures in existence. Read. An abnormal creature possessing 3 necks, 6 legs, and 9 stomachs. Though they are constantly hungry, they are unable to shed the waste they left behind from their constant gluttony. Those who are devoured by greed are destined to be trapped for eternity, forever cut off from the cycle of death and rebirth. At times, he was cast as the gatekeeper of hell, denying entrance to unwanted visitors, yet no victim can ever satiate his endless appetite, if his owners still remain trapped inside his stomachs, waiting for the day of his defeat. Aye, see you later then, Fritz. Have a good time at work. Like? Hopefully it's a workplace you can have a good time. Around here. And that. Oh, portal, I don't think I have anything to do with, right?
Try to keep up.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do anything as it is now.
Just remembered.
Oh. Redesign of the golem. Yeah, that's what this is. Golem. So this is the infernal version. Ah. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Nice. Slightly lowered height at the end. It's not like it matters too much.
This way, Bayonetta.
Oh. Already so.
Try to keep up.
Another one, the Garden of God. In the past, God watched over the human world all by himself. The human world is always in a state of flux. Time flows endlessly, bringing death and new life. That disappears is eventually forgotten. God felt mercy for existence and tried to grant them eternity with the remembrance of time. At intervals, he would quietly appear in the human world and observe creation, slowly building remembrance of time. He created a special place to store the great deal of memories he had created. The place is known as the Garden of God and described as a children's story as a place depths of Lake Noatan. Oh, it is said to be full of the places and things found in the lives of the ancient civilizations cut off from the web of time. Something tells me it wouldn't be the best place for your normal citizen to go wandering into. Even if the whole thing is just made up, I wouldn't if I didn't at least try to find it. Like he did find it, or at least that part of his journal did. Golem. Biological weapon made by the god of chaos as a means of protecting his city. They able to freely shapeshift into countless biological creatures, accessing their signatures, morphing its liquid metal body into their form. Oh, it's a different one. Different kind of golem. When encountering an invader, Golem immediately analyzes their threat level and switches the most appropriate battle form at their disposal. The god of chaos presently absent is said to be dormant, ready to obliterate those who carelessly enter Azir's realm. That's actually a different golem.
You need something to open it. Let's try out this piece.
Another new boy. Allegiance. Principality. Joy. That. A piece. I'm going to do this stage again because I don't know if I actually got all the pieces. Moon Pearl. Of getting Moon Pearl. Harmonious Blacksmith, part 1 of 3. Oh, it's right here. Hey. Huh? Guardian. That was not there before. God made a special place to protect his remembrance of time, which came to be known as the Garden of God. The garden needed a strong protector to watch over its creations. The Guardian was a robot-like soldier, built to obey only the orders of its creator. It changed its form freely, ever hit its opponent in the swiftest manner possible. In time, humans discovered the fearful soldier God had created, imitated this technology to build their own soldier of war, the Golem. While the Golem was originally intended to be used as a protector of their homeland, it now became too great to control. Eventually, mankind was left with no other choice but to seal the Golem off in another dimension. As for the original Guardian that God created, what it's doing now is anyone's guess. Who knows? It might still be lying in wait somewhere, keeping its territory safe from intruders. This is not the safest bet floating around in any place of a kind of sacred realm, if you catch my drift. Right, they do actually point that out. That's one that... This is the original, and then they imitate, and then the Lumen and Witches imitated it. Sages and Witches imitated it to make the golems from the first game. Allegiance belongs to the Principalities, ranked 7th in the angelic hierarchy and part of the Third Sphere. While Third Sphere angels are the most common type of encountered in the physical realm, Allegiance, clad in solid gold armor, appears only during times of strife between Paradiso and the human, in order to purge the armies of evil spirits. Legends exist of Allegiance appearing before the kings of feudal nations who have prayed for the emergence of a hero. However, there are also stories of Allegiance see through the evil heart and instantly reducing their thrones to rubble.
Take care of this.
Oh, Moon Pearl!
Right then.
Remembrance. Oh, there it is. In the face. Make it explode. Pure platinum. Ah.
try to keep up.
Bye bye. Stuck it. Well, there's an angelic hymn. Okay. Hi. Enter the Muspelheim. Oh, that happened again. Definitely going over because I want to finish this, aren't I? This is going to be fun. Don't touch the ground. Okay. I remember there was just one that I could not do because a giant enemy fell down. This one, obviously. Ah, that worked just in time. Just in time, that was brilliant. I nearly got a... What? Like it. Be able to find it today. I'll find it next time because I'm... One of these? Wow. Really is. That's ridiculous. There's so many of them. What's this one? Single combo challenge. Boom, they say. Brilliant that was. And I get more health from that too. Also brilliant. Whoop! You again.
Is that all you've got?
Right then. Try to keep up.
Bam! Wha-bam! Oh, there's the cat. Ugh. Another demon. Oh, pride, yeah. Fallen angel of Paradiso once served God as a blazing chariot. Bearing the name Pride, those who summon him trade their ears and eyes for power and pleasure. However, those who call forth must be careful with his power. He controls his reins, not the one who summoned him. And once the flames of the chariot have been ignited, they cannot be extinguished, not even by Pride himself.
Easy. Take care of this.
Civilization. I missed 2 verses. Not too bad. A verse card! A verse card! A verse card! A verse card! Gates. However, that is enough for today, as we've actually gone over time. I would like to thank you all very much for coming today.
Bayonetta.
It was honest. It was great having a bunch of people here, and also great having a lot of people out telling me stuff that I didn't actually know about this game. Hope everyone who came can come in again next time when it's well, next Tuesday, really. Well, we'll be continuing Bayonetta 2, and I will probably have even more money to mess with. Bye, everyone. Have a good day.